Yes, welcome back to the channel where we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves one step at a time. And today we are talking about abs and how many guys overcomplicate them, but it's very simple to actually achieve abs. There are two things you really have to focus on, and that is your resistance and your calorie deficit. So the first thing is your resistance. You need to pick an upper ab exercise, which you can progressively overload and add resistance to it as you get stronger. My favorite is a cable crunch, but you could pick any ab exercise where you're crunching and it allows you to add a little bit of resistance as you get stronger. So you could do weight sit-ups on a decline bench. You could use an ab machine in the gym if you prefer that. Anything between 8 to 20 reps. When I get to the upper rep range, I'll add more resistance, more weight. Then you want to lower ab exercise, so anything where you're raising your knees and your legs above your hips. So I like to do hanger leg raises. You could do anything like that, lying leg raises, reverse crunches, just something that allows you to add resistance as you get stronger, add a little bit more weight as you get stronger. So with me, when I get to my upper rep range, 20 reps, I add a little bit more weight between my legs to make it a little bit more challenging. If you want to work on the sides, you can do some wood chops, but I tend to stick just to the two exercises that I've mentioned, so a cable crunch and a hanging leg raise. Next thing is your calorie deficit. So that's going to be your diet and your cardio. As a minimum, you should be doing 10k steps a day. That's going to set you up nicely to push yourself into a calorie deficit. If you could do more cardio, especially like zone 2 where you're working your heart a little bit more, that's great, a few times a week. But at a bare minimum daily, you should be doing 10k steps minimum. If you could do more, do more. And with your diet, the best thing to do is take your time with it and take it step by step. First thing you should do is try to prioritize whole foods. That in turn should bring your calories down a little bit because you're picking better foods over processed foods. Once you've got that down, you can start tracking your foods to ensure that you are eating less than your maintenance, to ensure that you're in a calorie deficit. And if you follow those two steps, it's impossible not to get abs. So the two things you have to do is resistance training for your abs, get stronger at them, progressively overload them. And the second one is calorie deficit, a minimum of 10k steps. If you could do more cardio, zone 2, that's great, a few times a week, and whole foods, and track your macros and calories. If you need any help, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.